All right, for those of you who do not know, I was recently scammed out of close to $2,000 by a supposed intactivist that has an organization called Unaltered, supposedly. And I wanted to show you guys evidence of the actual person trying to steal my access to my own accounts, and how they have actually stolen access to one of my accounts that was supposed to be working. So I'm going to show you this so you can see that yeah, I have all the evidence. This person is supposed to be suing me in court, which is absolutely ludicrous and ridiculous. I mean, if you can't produce and somebody's paid you and they have a paper trail of the payment, and then you try to change the account, that is a theft, really. It's they're stealing from us. So my donors are the ones that have paid for this. So I deeply apologize, and I sincerely regret that I ever got involved with this person. And I'm not usually the person to fall for these types of scams. I just believe in Intactivists, because they're Intactivists. You guys get it, at least to somewhat level on a very important issue. So I figured, you're going to have the heart to be a good person and not steal from protecting little babies from harm. And so I just have to show you guys this, because this is unacceptable. This person literally tried to change. Now, Hostlinger is my server. This was paid for, again, by my donors. We paid over $400 for this two Hostlinger servers for 2 years. And then we have not been able to use them because I've been waiting 2.5 months for this person to produce a viable product. They have continued to fail to produce a system that worked, that would deliver emails into the Mautic system that they put up online. So let me show you this. This is a whole bunch of their password reset attempts that happened on June 16th that I did not do. I did not request. And so they requested this password reset a whole bunch of times, which means they were really trying hard to get into my account. And if anybody, there's not going to be like some random person just going to try to break into your server, right? This is a purposeful and attempt at basically harming and stealing from my organization that has done a lot to support babies and protect children and get media articles published, real world results. We have helped influence, or we have been active during about 234 media articles being published over a 2.5 year period, a vast improvement in the number of articles published. So our organization has done tremendous work. We have been tremendously successful. We have probably saved thousands of babies from this horrible assault. And now we are getting attacked by members of our own community. Well, I don't really consider them members of our community. But as you can see, like this person, they care more about getting back at me. So I got really upset after it took 2.5 months for this person to not produce a viable product. I have talked to real computer programmers. They say it took them about 2 months. I'm sorry, 2 months. 2 hours to produce what this person could not produce in 2.5 months. They strung me along. They manipulated me. I mean, the game they talked, it could have. I mean, it would have worked for almost anybody. I just believe that they really had this this goal to help us and to be a good person and to do work in Intactivism. And the proof that this person is not who they say they are is the fact that it should have taken a qualified person 2 hours to do this, and it took them over 2.5 months. I paid them their initial payment for over $600 March 25th. I have all the evidence of everything that I'm talking about. I'm making this not to, partly for legal, but I guess I could be used in legal, but really to inform Intactivists that, that this person, while they're lying and scamming on me, we have pots going on and making ridiculous videos claiming that it was my fault because I failed to have a contract with this person I believed in. And that because I didn't have a contract, they could take the rest of eternity to complete the product. That was his excuse to justify his alliance member stealing $2,000 directly from Intactivist donors and organizations and harming Intactivism. Anyways, I'm going to show you the proof of this person trying to the password. Okay, this is a password reset. Hostlinger. Okay, password reset. Okay, June 16th. June 16th. June 16th. Now, it actually said the password changed, but it didn't change. Okay? It didn't change. I don't know why they sent that password change. It must be an internal problem with the Hostlinger system. But this was all on June 16th. I did not try to change my password on June 16th. He even claimed the password was changed, but it was never really changed. All this was June 16th. Oh, I did change it June 19th. A little while later, I did change it. Okay, so this is the Mautic system that I had them produce. The login essentials, please verify your credentials. I went through this. Now, I recently turned off the server on Hostlinger, so if I spread this, it probably is not going to work. But I did, when I did to try, so it wouldn't work. I tried to do a password reset, and it supposedly sent it to the main email, which was NLI, Next Level Intactivism, and it has never sent an email to Next Level Intactivism. So I am basically screwed out of a system that I paid close to $2,000 for. That was never fully functional to begin with, because it never connected into my website and never was gathering data from my pop-ups. This is an email producing system, or an email send system, email marketing system, I should say, that allows me to gather contact data from my website. So if you go on NLI right now and you put your information in the pop-up, it goes nowhere. So everybody that's signing up or whatever that has put their information in there, they will not get contacted. They will not be on my newsletter. I have basically been hamstrung for another 2.5 months. I've been trying to get this system going for a long time, and if I had just found the right person, this would have been done 2 months ago. And this is just ridiculous, unacceptable. Let me try to see if I can do this login again. Like I said, it's probably not going to work because I took the instance down. I just didn't know whether or not they would do something nefarious with the server, like try to send out a whole bunch of spam emails from my server, which would then cause ratings problems with my email or the URL that I'm using. Anyways, forgot password. Let's see if this will work. I don't think it's just going to work. Okay, it's not going to work. But anyways, it doesn't send the email to my thing. It's just when you try really hard and you bust your ass. I mean, I quit a very successful business to do Intactivism full time. I do security. I work for $18 an hour. I was an orthopedic rehab-based therapist making $80 an hour on average. I could go right now to California and fill up my client list with $120 an hour clients. I was a highly qualified orthopedic rehab therapist with a specialty, and I was trained over many years to do it. And I'm very, very good at my job. I quit that to do Intactivism. And I don't know. I just feel like it's almost like God himself is against me. Like God really, 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 really wants to mutilate babies. I mean, I don't know why I keep getting these just outrageous roadblocks. And the crazy thing is, I brought this to people like Potts. I was like, well, Potts is the one that recommended Lidori to me. So I brought this to Potts because I was like, hey, you're the one that recommended me this person to me. He supports Lidori and made this this ridiculous video on YouTube claiming how it's my fault because I didn't get a contract. I mean, and then this is an alliance member of his. And so, yeah, this ridiculous attack video, which doesn't even make logical sense. I mean, one of the persons that replied on it told him, like, dude, you're claiming that you have the right to fail Intactivism because of a lack of contract? Like, what kind of Intactivist would claim such an excuse to justify a failure of an ability to produce a product that I literally paid tons of money for? Listen to this, and I know I'm so sorry to my donors. I really am so sorry that I let this person scam us. I just feel ridiculous. I'm trying my best. I really thought this was a good person. I tried to get 3 software products for one cost. I tried to help this person. I thought I was giving donation money to a good up and coming Intactivist group, and not a total scam artist. Unfortunately, it ended up being a scam artist. So, anyways, thank you for your support. I promise you, I will never waste a dime of your money again. If I ever ask for your donation money, and I'm so sorry that I squandered your money, and I feel horrible about it. I think that it's time that we, as a movement, let others know who is doing these types of things and scamming it, because we have to share this information. That's why I'm doing this, is I want everybody to know so they do not have the same persons or people scam them. And it's time for POTS to like grow up, become a reasonable person. Like, stop with these ridiculous conspiracy theories, these constant conspiracy theories of Forgin, of Galdaf. I mean, certainly, yeah, if Galdaf goes and supports, LGBT rights or another issue, that doesn't like mean they don't support our issue. I mean, it's just like he makes these almost like Jerry Springer like puff pieces that attack Intactivist organizations rather than providing real valuable information. Although a lot of times he does provide a lot of valuable information. That's why it's like, in my mind, I was like, wow, he does a really good job when he's actually doing news like a legit reporter might do. But then all of a sudden he just adds in these attack pieces on Forgin and all this other stuff. I mean, it's really good to call out inefficiencies in Intactivism and problems within Intactivism. There's a way of doing it with tact. So I think this is a big reason why he's lacked any support, while he gets so few likes and so few watchers to his videos. Anyways, thank you for listening. Please be wary of POTS and Unaltered. They make, this doesn't even make sense. It is absolutely ludicrous for someone to claim that is reasonable to take 2.5 months to take what should have taken them 2.5 hours, and then to go and try to steal the resources I paid for. That is an illegal theft, and I will be reporting this to authorities. But I think it's more important that I report to you, because you are my authorities. And again, I'm so sorry that I ever believed this person, that I ever squandered your money. And I will do my best to do better in the future. And I'm still working to get a Matic system, and hopefully it will be done very soon. Thank you guys for all your support, and appreciate all of you.